George Davis is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Have you heard of him? Here's a picture. Old school, 1890, 1909. 20-year career. I like it. Ken Arzon here, Vista, California. I'm looking at Wednesday, September 24th, 2025. Baseball players from the past. I've been looking at their box scores, their stats, analytics. George Davis. Have you heard of him? I have some Hall of Fame baseball books on my shelf, and I've come across his name a couple times. I really haven't dived in to his career, so I want to do it on this YouTube channel. Does he deserve the Baseball Hall of Fame? Let's look at it. 1890, 19 years old, he comes up. I like it. I like guys who start off their career young, see what they can do, and then they play 20 to 24 years. Ty Cobb was 18 when he came up. Al Kaline was 18. Mickey Mantle, another guy. I believe he was 18. 18 or 19, right in there. Bob Feller, 17 years old, came up. So George Davis, 1890, comes up. 136 games, so they play him right away. 139 hits, bats 264. 1891, 289 average. But he does score 115 runs in his second year. Noteworthy. In fact, I'm going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 100-run scored seasons, but he had 3 other seasons, 90 runs scored plus. So we can say 8 seasons, very good stats on runs scored. He has 2 100 RBI seasons. One other one, 90 plus. Two others, 90 plus. So we can say 4 seasons, good RBIs. Batting average. This is key. I think this is how he got into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years in a row, 300 or better. That's good. He had 1 season, 300 total bases. Never had 200 hits in a season, got 195, but he was playing in the old school era, the 1890s and the 1900s. So his second year, he scores at 115 runs. Good. 165 hits, 289 average. Third year, 241 average. The fourth year is where he broke out, George Davis. It took him 4 years. He was 22 years old. He gets 112 runs scored in 1893. And he gets the most hits that he will have in one season this year. He gets 195 of them. 27 homers. No. 27 triples. 27. 22 doubles. 119 runs batted in. 11 homers. He bats .355 and gets 304 total bases. So he goes 4 for 5. He didn't get the 200 hits. He got 195. But the other 4 categories, he surpassed. 100 runs scored, 100 RBIs, 300 batting average, 300 total bases. So 1893 for George Davis will be his best season. Good year. How about the 27 triples? 1894, 125 runs scored. That's 3 times over 100. That's 352. Back-to-back years, 350 plus batting average. That's hard to do. 355 and 352. 1895, 108 runs scored. That's four times now over 100. 101 runs batted in. That's 340. 3 years in a row, 300. But it's not just passing 300 a little bit. He passes it a lot. 355, 352, 340 in the last 3 seasons. 1896, 320 batting average. 1897, 112 runs scored. That's 5 times over 100. 184 hits, 135 RBIs. That'll be the most in his career. That's 353. The third time 350 or better. How many guys can say I've batted over 350 in a season 3 or more times? Few guys have done it. 1896, 320. No, let's see. 1898, 307 batting average. 1899, 337 batting average. 1900, 319 batting average. 1901, 301. So listen to the last 9 years. 9 years in a row over 300. George Davis, listen to this. 355, 352, 340, 320, 353, 307, 337, 319, 301. Is George Davis on track? Baseball Hall of Fame. Yes. 1902, after 9 years in a row, 300, he bats 299. Just missed out. So this proves to me this guy's a 300 hitter. 1903, only played 4 games. I don't know what happened that year. 1904, comes back, 252 average, that hurt. He was a 300 career batting average, but then he bats 252. 1905, 278. 1906, 277. So he's gone 4 years in a row now, under 300. 1907, 238. That hurt. That hurt his career batting average. 1908, 217. He struggled. Second half of his career, he's under 300. He's not scoring 100 runs, and he's not getting 100 RBIs. He started off his first 10 years hot. Then the second 10 years, not so hot. 1909, finishes his career, 38 years old. Let's look at the numbers. George Davis, 2,372 games, 1,545 runs scored. I like it. To me, the magic number for runs scored in a career is 1,500 or better. He did it. 2,665 career hits. The magic number again for baseball, if you want to be in the elite class, is 3,000 hits. But if you want to be in the very good class, very good player class, 2,500 or more hits. If you can maintain that, if you can get to that point and then go over it, I think that gives you Hall of Fame chances. He did it. 2,665 career hits, 453 doubles, 1,440 RBIs. I think if you play 20 years, you need to get to 1,500 RBIs somehow. He fell short there. 295 career batting average. He fell short. He was at 300 his first 10, 11, 12 years. His last 8 or 9 years, he struggled. And that hurt his career batting average. 295. 3,665. 3,663 total bases. George Davis, Hall of Fame? Yes. Three categories did it for him. 1,545 runs scored. 1. 2,665 hits. 2. Those two things, you got to say, hey, Hall of Fame. And then the 9 consecutive 300 batting average seasons. And 3 of those seasons, 350 or better. I think that did it. And I would say yes to George Davis, Baseball Hall of Fame. Played in the old school era, the 1890s and the 1900s. What do you think? Good player. Struck out 600 times in his career. He had 9,000 at-bats. Struck out only 600 times. Good. Good player. All right, we're done with him. Who's next? Let's keep going. I like baseball history. I like looking at players' individual accomplishments, analyzing it, giving my opinion. Are they Hall of Fame or not? And looking to see, did they do anything extraordinary in their career that stands out? I like doing that. That's what I've been doing on the YouTube channel. How about 2,217 YouTube videos? And I'm going to keep going. What number am I shooting for? How about 5,000? Can I get to 5,000 YouTube channels? There are other guys that have YouTube channels. I've seen some guys have 6,000, 7,000, and 8,000 videos. Whoa! So those guys are in the record books as far as YouTube videos. I'm at 2,217. But I'm going to keep going. My goal, 5,000. And then just keep going after that if I can. And in baseball, an interesting game where you could take, for example, I've taken this book right now. I'm looking at players in here. Baseball Hall of Fame Almanac. You can take a certain player, look at his career, analyze it. And then you can go on to the next player, the next player, the next player. And then you can do baseball stories, baseball records, baseball achievements, baseball teams. So many aspects of baseball that you can look at, talk about, analyze, and opine on, and give opinions. That's what I'm doing. Next guy, who's next? Andre Dawson. Have you heard of him? Here he is. 279 career batting average, but good career. I'm going to look at it. I'm out.